Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration, nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Got enough for the first. Ripping through the defense. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cavalier. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason pick. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. With the catch, it's Wiles. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Fakes to grab. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Seminoles!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running inside. It's Lewis. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Holstein to throw. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The run inside. It's Flores. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Play fake, Holstein. Quarterback moving. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
Eli Holstein to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Virginia! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Moving out to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Holstein. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Oh, better look out! A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Takes the easy completion. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Holstein unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Courtney. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back open in the middle. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. It's a running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 9 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone.
And it's the Sooners coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Martin. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. There's some room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And we talked about this guy coming to the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Here's Holstein to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
The offense changing the play. Eli Holstein to throw. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the floor.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. Holds it in on the left. Finds some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play 1 of the 2nd half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the right. Gashes him in the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Throwing, Holstein. They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the returner goes down.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So
oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. They go play action with Holstein. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Holstein. He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll try it over the left side. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes a deep grab. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Makes a connection. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia. The Cavaliers come right back with an answer. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. It's blocked, and they still have a chance. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
35. Virginia, 34. Number 38, set to kick this one.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it way down the field. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Defense in press coverage. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Seminoles back in the lead.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football, good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here's Holstein to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And the Cavaliers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hard running there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Trying to find his man in the middle. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
He'll put, turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's got it. And he gets in for the touchdown in the nick of time. Clock strikes 0, and they're down by a deuce. 2-point try coming.
You simply cannot come up with a bigger play than that in a bigger moment. 0's on the clock. They score the touchdown, and now they need a 2-point play to tie this thing and send it to overtime. This is what makes college football so great.
They'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete. The two-pointer is no good, and this game is over. They tried to force overtime, and the defense denied it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds